Viva la revolution! What is going on, everybody? I am going to go and refill all of the battles which I haven't really done. That's the badger. Because, as you probably noticed on the channel, there's no battle 1 or 2. And there's no battle, I think, 16, 17 or 18, I can't remember which one, but specifics aside, I want to try and just show you some battles which I haven't really ever shown you before, but I've really kind of wanted to. Unfortunately, this battle glitched out, and it is incredibly annoying because it was a really funny battle. But I'm going to show you anyway, even though it did glitch out, because you know, even if there's not any tactics involved, you know, it's still a battle, and it should only be a short one. I think it lasted about 5 minutes according to this. This glitched out version, replay, whatever. But the real thing lasted about 40-50 minutes. Although you wouldn't have thought it looking at the troops that we both brang. So immediately I'm going to go onto options, sound, pull that shit down, and back into the game we go. So I brang some fairly modest matchlock monks. I have 3 warrior monks. You never really see me bring many warrior monks, although I do need to. I'm just afraid of spamming them slightly and someone having a go at me. Fairly childish, I know. I've also got some katana backed up by Naginata attendants on the side to warn off those cavalry charges, and Mr. Captain Cabinet. I then also have got the bow cav and 2 yari cav. So let's go to the opponent's side. He is rocking the 2 bow ashigaru. He's got 1 bow samurai. He's then got 2 yari ashigaru, and then I think he's got about 3 or 4, 5 yari ashigaru. No, sorry, 5 yari samurai, should I say? And then he's got some lone sword, 2 lone sword, and then a warrior monk at the back. And here's his General Kofi. He seems to have called him. I don't think he quite means the African child snatcher, but we'll carry on. He's also got some cavalry hidden over here, and he's got some light cav hidden over there. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to try and fill out those gaps in my playlists. And this is pretty old battles. It's me when I'm rank 5, but I still look the same. I haven't changed my avatar's style at all. It's still got that weird spiky thing. But I mean, okay, so what kind of, let's just kind of look over the units to begin with. Oh, there's his light cav. So he's got a heavier skirmishing component than me, but his troops are crap. If you actually look at them, he's got Yari Ashigaru, which you can swipe aside, you know, with a fart, basically. He's then got Yari Samurai, which aren't good in melee, only good against cavalry, really. They're excellent against cavalry, best unit in the game, I'd say, against cavalry. But against Katana Infantry, no. Against Naginata Warrior Monks, no. They're just not going to win. Even Lone Sword would give them a run for their money. So spamming Yari Sam isn't really a very good idea. He's also got some Lone Sword, which, yeah, fair enough. Lone Sword are cheap sword units, but you know. And some Naginata Warrior Monks at the back. So really, I should be destroying his army. But as you can see from the side, I waited until his light cav were revealed, and then I chased after them very slowly with my second hammer. I fittingly named these guys Pursuit because they run a lot quicker. I actually upgraded the speed for some reason. You never want to be upgrading speed. Speed is crap. And the light cav are actually very quick. That's why they're called light cav. And bow cav can be chased down by pretty much most cavalry in the game. Going back to this, I put out a meat shield needlessly. I really don't know why I bothered. I've then got my matchlocks, which are trawling up, but they will not do much damage at all. I've then also got my other Yari cav because I split my Yari cav up. I want these guys to be on the side, so my opponent is constantly worried and thinking about this area. It's exposed back. I mean, this is the only kind of area which is exposed because you don't want to be running into spear units. So I get some shots off with my matchlocks. Not really that many kills, and it was into his Ashigaru, so it's not exactly like I won anything there. There's no cuddly big toy for me there. There's pretty poor. So I pretty much just lost the skirmishing phase completely. But really, I should have just charged him outright to begin with. Really should have done that. And I also capped the morale shrine. You know, I think it was actually he had a load of cavalry here. I can't even remember. I think he just had loads of cavalry, and that's pretty much... Because basically, I'll tell you how the game actually panned out. What actually happened is that it was right up until about this point. He won the skirmishing fight, so I charged in the rest of my forces, which he managed to chunk down quite a bit, which he seems to be doing. But he actually won the infantry fight, I think down to pure numbers. I mean, if you look at the stats, 17 melee attack and 15-16 morale against 10 morale and 7 attack. This is what I'm playing against. It's embarrassing, and I lost the infantry fight for some reason. So I charged in my other cavalry, but that's the problem. He's got so much Yari samurai. It's really hard to do any hammer and anvils. So I charged these guys in. I manoeuvred these guys round to try and get to his general, but I was a retard, and his general was hidden in loads of monk units. But with that charge, apparently they're resistant to morale shocks, monks, but for some reason they're not, because they just routed. What actually happened, here comes his cavalry. What actually happened is that he destroyed my infantry fight, and these bow cavalry over here were my only unit left, and he had about 6 units left. I think he had Ashigaru, 1 monk, and about 3 or 4... Yeah, I think he had about 4 Yari samurais left. And basically he tries to take all of the buildings, but I keep him from taking this one, which I take myself, and I just sort of pepper him with arrows, basically. Now, when I say pepper him with arrows, I was basically just kiting him all the time. I was running up, shooting him, then running away, running back, shooting him, running back away, making sure I didn't get caught by him, and I managed to kill a lot of his troops, and then eventually I killed his general. I then killed another 2 more units of his, and the rest of his army just routed. So that was actually how the battle panned out, and I'm so annoyed that it glitched out at the last minute, because I really was desperate to show that, because it was so funny. I just utterly kind of destroyed him, just on the basis of kiting with bowcav. So there are the statistics, and here are the kills. So I'm going to be trying to fill out these little spaces in my Shogun 2 playlist, and I hope you enjoy the introduction, the whole about 5 minutes it took of me to make it. But I thought it was quite cool, and I need an intro page, don't I? Everyone needs an intro page. So I hope you've enjoyed, and keep posted for these small little battles. Bye for now.